They've captured it perfectly. Anyway, that's the hero Rosalind, ordered by Valoon. Count on you from now on. What do you mean by Rosalind, a job well done. Yes, Your Highness. Thank you for words of praise. Boy over there, what about you?
Throw a kiss.
You are ruining my compatibility with Rosalind, I realize.
There's a reason I never got it.
Every game I play, I'm always most compatible with Rosalind, but no. What are you playing at? What's the meaning of this? I'm very she found that amusing. I'm the world's #1 scholar. I mean, he could be.
He could be.
There's
all
only-
the other scholars like him.
Yeah, they're like, hey, it's the world we're now kissing. Must have been a really loud fish. Yeah, that was all. She thought she saw another person, which was standing. As a kid, I always thought his eyes and mouth were hollow. You know, see them.
Nope, they're just yellow.
Yep, very bright. Name the guys on the cover. Go. I'm gonna throw up a picture of the cover so at least there's something else. I can't do that,
James,
damn it.
Ephros, Linda, Bull, Rosalind, Baloo, Marlene, the ringleader.
Oh, she doesn't know his name?
And Keesley.
Yep. Name the order they appear in them. I can and have named the order they've appeared in the game.
Of course you can.
Yes. And if you want to further amuse yourself, here's the much better Japanese strategy guide. You can look through.
Of course it's better.
Yep. It's got cooler art too. Cooler maps. She's asked me to bring her tea. Huh? You're a servant, are you not? I told you to prepare a cup of tea. This place is dangerous. We must return to ground. The place is truly humid and uncomfortable. Truly, yes. My shoes are dirty. Ari, I grant you the honor of polishing my shoes. I would like to take this with silence. I'm ordering this of Ari.
I don't think hell's frozen over yet.
You know, for a woman I blew a kiss to, that's a really fast turnaround.
I'm a smart ass.
You idiot! It's our chance! Allow me to polish your shoe. Yeah, you're going against Stan right now. You happy about that?
Okay.
Oh, wait, that was a scarecrow. Yeah, scarecrow. And the pachyderm. Oh, that thing's awesome. Yeah, you get to see all the pictures of the enemies in this one, unlike the American.
I know, Mom keeps popping up and talking about
Yeah,
it.
it's the giving you advice part of the guide. Because people put effort into the Japanese one. It's all in Japanese, so we can't actually read
I'm
it.
probably even doing this the right direction.
Probably not, actually. Well, yeah, actually, it looks like you are. Interesting. Stan, get away from the princess or... Too late! Come on, James, stop this one. Oh, classic James scene. James. What's this? I have a family errand to do and will be taking a paid vacation. With love, James.
James is the best man.
Your plan is foiled. What are you doing? What's that shadow? It's interesting. Let me see. Well, alright then. Easy. Hug her and look into her eyes. Shove. Whoa. Oh, look at her eyes. That is anime right
Super anime.
there. Yep. Prince and Kiesling thinks this is hilarious. Let me hypnotize you. What? Her soul. Something's wrong.
She's soulless.
This can't be. Oh, you just spoil it. This is strange. I don't understand. Spoil it. I'm already playing this game on my channel. Let me go, you offender.
Spoiler warning.
Boom. The first time I ever got past Bubble Eagle King, I had 18 health left, and Kiesling and Rosalind were dead. So that really worried me. I was like,
Game over.
that would suck. It's always 18
And the
health left.
bewildered boy was
And it
laid
doesn't actually
flat
take away the health. It's just a game.
by the princess's regal
it's
palm.
Written in
Yeah,
the,
that's.
it's written in the way you would read an English book.
Yep.
Very.
Yeah, a bit of trespass, or Dragon Age Inquisition trespasser trivia, I guess, that I didn't realize at the time.
Hold on. Audience, this is a rare moment. Sam actually thought of something and would like to share it. Please go on.
I will murder you. Anyway, so at that point, you're not in Trespasser. You don't get approval or disapproval, which
You don't get that in. Oh, it doesn't show it,
you don't.
or there is no option.
There are, well,
I guess that is.
They don't have
post
any
game.
values.
Yeah, it's
They don't
post
have
game.
any values for it,
It's not like they're gonna up and.
except for in one choice.
Oh.
If-
Right. Vulcan.
No.
Oh, not that one.
No.
No.
It was spoiler alert. At the
I've played it. If for some reason you really like Dragon Age and haven't played Trespasser at this point, this is
what the
apparently
hell
spoiler.
is wrong with you?
Yeah, like really.
Anyway, if you do a female elf, soulless romance, at that option, at the end of the game, you get the option to, after he reveals that yes, I'm planning on destroying the world, you can say, I still love you. Most everyone in the party reacts negatively to it. However, if you have Cole in your party, he gets approval. He approves. That is the only approval you can get in Trespasser. And I believe it was Patrick Weeks who did a Twitter post saying that he actually went in and changed the programming just for that gag. And he isn't a programmer. So that is a lot of dedication just for a throwaway joke. That not a ton of people are gonna get.
I don't get it. Why does Cole approve?
Well, Cole approves of the relationship in general because he thinks they're good for each other.
Oh, yeah. See, I've never done that.
And plus, also, not everyone plays the female elf, and not everyone then
I did a
romances
female elf.
souls.
I romanced Blackwell.
Sure you did.
I did. That was my playthrough where I romanced Blackwell. You're saying that like you're a skeptic.
Considering Blackwell's not a character, yeah.
Right. I named the elf Blackwell. So yes, I romanced. Well, there was a romance and it did involve Blackwell. So yeah, that was the Blackwell romance.
Blackwell romance Blackwell.
Okay, so the story here is that when introducing the characters, I misread because I was watching a YouTube video at the time and therefore didn't hear it. Give that back. That's a special place over here. Everything else can lay in a dirty heap in my room. The okage stuff has its own drawers. So Blackwell, it's so weird in my mouth to say. I read it as Blackwell, and I was listening to YouTube video time, so I didn't hear them say it. I always just assumed it was Blackwell and never bothered to, pay attention and be corrected. I mentioned this to Sam, and she's like, you mean Blackwall? And I double check, and it is in fact Blackwall. However, I did manage to find like an IGN post where they said he was Blackwell, which I was really happy about.
I remember how excited you were to show that to me.
Oh yeah, as soon as I found it, the only thing I ever did faster in my life was buy this game for PS4. Why doesn't the princess have a soul? All
The
right,
princess's abduction was resolved. However, several questions remained unanswered.
I'd be like, quick, what's his name? But I don't actually know it. It says it.
Narrator.
It says it in. It's somewhere
War drawer rummaging.
in here. Yep. Back in the manual, it says who the narrator is. Popped out the old PS2 box I did. Alright, so actually in order to progress the plot, I think we need to stay at the inn. And also, I want to check on this, who I'm compatible with now, because somebody's been screwing me up.
J.S. Gilbert.
J.S. Gilbert. Thank you, J.S. Gilbert, for narrating my favorite game of all time. You have a special place in my heart, and I hope to know more about you in some plane of existence one day. I hope you went on to do fun, equally awesome games, even though I know no such games exist. Make yourself at home. Checking your phone, really? Is that boring to you?
I'm going to see what he did.
Oh. Well, don't I look like an asshole now?
Yes, you do.
Thanks for that. I'm glad we could share that moment together. You see what I put up with? Oh, I
See what I put up with?
You put up with a charming individual who's playing a fantastic game, and you know it. I put up with a tormentor, and this gypsy fortune teller who can't reveal her name. Yes, please. What is he saying?
Nari kari sari mari boom. Almost whammo.
Yes! Still Rosalind. Even your muddling can't ruin my compatibility. Immediate direct line to Rosalind. Like, occasionally, I've gotten it to say Stan once, it said my dad once, it said Mysterious Woman once, but it's never been anything other than Rosalind. During the fighting. He was in Twisted Metal?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. New one. And Soul Calibur, and First Wave.
Specifically.
Yeah, who was in Twisted Metal? Yeah, I need to go to the mayor's house. You'll notice I get much more distracted when I have people. He was Sweet Tooth in Twisted Metal?
Yep.
Cool. I have that game. It's over on my shelf back there.
Yes, for the lovely people who can totally see.
Yeah, you. I have, this shelf. Twisted Metal somewhere on there.